Record. Okay, I'm here with Lisa Graham-Keegan, who's the president and CEO of the Education Breakthrough Network. And I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
First, what is your background, briefly, and what is this new site all about?
Well, my background is I was the state school superintendent in Arizona. Before that, I was in the legislature in Arizona and got to work with a group of people. We got some school reforms passed that were really important: public charter schools, report cards, open enrollment in the public sector. And so we did that work, and then I was state school superintendent, which in Arizona is elected. Did that for a couple terms. Did some other work in Washington subsequent to that, helped John McCain with his education policy. And then this is sort of the culmination of 20 years of work with a whole lot of organizations, and my belief that this cause is so incredibly powerful, but is so far-flung that unless we have one place where we can all get together and link to everybody's work without being an organization that tells people what to do, we're just a place that informs the country about this movement. So that's what we do.
That's great. And what can families do to advocate for better education, and how is the new site going to help them do that?
There's a great whole section on this site which is for volunteers, and there are toolkits about what parents can do, and we link into organizations that know how to do that work. We try to provide information about not a few schools, but thousands of schools out there. We also link them into organizations that give them school feedback, that rank schools, etc. So there's also kind of what you can do in your neighborhood. So you can show movies like The Lottery, have a little house party. Those things are so important. They feel small. They're not small at all. One person inviting 3 people over is a huge thing to do. So what we want to say to people is, you don't want to think you can't do anything. You can do a lot. So that's the message we're trying to get out with the site.
Great. And the URL is?
edbreakthrough.org, edbreakthrough.org, one word, and it's coming up slowly. There's a public site up, and that site is up now, and you can hear from a bunch of leaders about why this is important, and there's some Spanish on that site. If you know people who speak Spanish, we're very big on, we make sure we can reach everybody. And then you sign up, and then you're a member. And as we build the site, this is sort of end of August, and so by October this site should be built with content from members. So we're building it slowly with everything that everybody gives us, and we're really excited about it.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, Graham.